Battling large mosquitoes. Are we dealing with a new Delta variant virus? TikTok famous. Will Boca Chica be forced to remove one of their towers? It is Friday, July 16th, 7:01 a.m. My name is Frankie Olivo, and this is Good Morning Brownsville. Starting off with the weather, Brownsville's looking at 92 degrees. South Padre Island, the Cabrera boys are at 87. McAllen at 95. We should be having a warm, breezy day, perfect for perfect for the beach. Uh, this weekend, tomorrow should be a great day. We are going to have some scattered showers Sunday, Tuesday, and Wednesday of next week. But for the most part, we should have a good weekend. Speaking of the beach and supporting our local business, I would like to encourage my friends and family uh, to stop by Sunglass Forum. They have two locations: one at the Sunrise Mall next to Victoria's Secret, and another location at South Padre Island. And if you're looking for shades, the latest designs, I encourage you to stop by at one of their locations. Ray Bans, Christian Dior, Pradas, Oakleys, all the latest trends in fashion and design. Also for all our fishermen, Costa, polarized shades is the way to go. And we can only find this at Sunglass Forum. Again, we are on the weekend. Everybody's bound to hit the beach, go out fishing, hang out with friends. Um, in case you're looking for a new pair of shades, make sure you stop by Sunglass Forum on South Padre Island. It's next to Ceviche, right after the McDonald's. Let them know Frankie sent you. You either might get kicked out of the store or you might get a 10% discount. But stop by with our friends. A great family from Brownsville, and again, all the latest designs in fashion for us to sport. Good morning. Thank you for tuning in. Appreciate you, Gabby. You need to take me out for lunch. Buenos días. ¿Cómo amaneció? Gracias por estar aquí en el show. Que pase buen viernes. Good morning, Steamboat. How's it going? Hope you're having a good Friday. Good start to your Friday. We'll start off with our local news. Man, it seems like if we've been dealing with monsters lately. The mosquitoes, due to severe rain this past week, we've seen hundreds of mosquitoes in our backyards. I know a lot of people took advantage of having clear days, and they cut the yard. They cut the yard, and we have been seeing a large amount of mosquitoes. Igualmente, bro. Happy Friday. Hope you have a great day. Un cafecito to start off, and you should be ready to go. Appreciate you, Aaron. But we've been dealing with monsters, mosquitoes, throughout the city of Brownsville. You can't relax. Yesterday, I was out with some friends, and I was just being swarmed by mosquitoes, and this is something that we're all dealing with. Um, we can't even be out in public comfortable without slapping some off of our bodies. Um, my grandparents are dealing with what look like caterpillars. I couldn't find a picture, but what they look like caterpillars. I remember the black ones used to sting you. Well, these are like yellowish, and they fall from the tree. And they've been dealing with constant. Like they kill them, they throw them away, and then like the next day they fall from the tree. And this is something that other people have also spoken to them about, because they go to the grocery store. They say, "Oh, I'm dealing with these insects. They're like, oh, we're dealing with something else, and now we're dealing with the mosquitoes. So there must be something in the air where people are dealing with insects, with bugs, with mosquitoes. It could be from the weather. I don't know, but we have been seeing large amounts of mosquitoes and deadly ones too. It seems like if they maybe because they're from the valley, but they're big, they're huge. We got word that the city of Brownsville will be will be spraying Saturday and Sunday, and this is the schedule that they provided on Saturday. We'll be seeing the city of Brownsville target Mexico Boulevard, Tanqueño La Plaza, Lima and Bree Street, Orange, Queta, Polk, Calle Retama, Lakeside Boulevard, Calle Galaxia, El Paso Road, Honeydale, Harvard, Fried Side, and all the bike trails. This is on Saturday. On Sunday, Palo Alto, Lando Lakes, Palm Haven, Ray Jaime, Eloy Street, Victoria, Kingsway, San Marcelo, Sugar Tree, Juniper, and Westlake. So we should be seeing the spray trucks start at 5 in the morning, and depending on the weather, uh, they will be ending at 6 p.m. Also, something to note that we do need to protect ourselves from mosquitoes and mosquito bites. The danger is that they do spread dengue, Zika, um, viruses, and the CDC does have some recommendations for us. The mosquitoes during the day are vicious. This is where they are the most dangerous. The mosquitoes that do spread dengue and Zika are aggressive during the daytime. Make sure you use repellent. It does work. I did see a friend with like 3 or 4 bottles, and I think even then it wasn't enough. But it does make a difference to use repellent as much as possible. Make sure you wear, even though it's hot, make sure you wear long sleeves, pants, protective clothing, something that would not let them not let us be easy targets. And again, it's also important for us to protect our homes. Make sure that we do not have large grass pastures in our area. Um, so protect your house. Use screens on windows and doors. Use air condition, of course, whenever available. The mosquitoes, they do leave their eggs near standing water, so that's something that is very important for us to consider. We're living in modern day biblical times. I know, right? I was thinking about that. Um, the plague with Moses and the Pharaoh. I guess it does seem like that, Steamboat. I haven't really thought about that, but maybe there's something that we all go through throughout time. It could be, but it's just been something that is uncomfortable being out. Again, we did have a large amounts of rain, but hopefully the city of Brownsville with spraying, us cutting the yard, taking care of our homes, we will get out of the situation um, faster than we know. Let's hope. Also, we got a word that um, the Boca Chica Beach Tower might be taken down. We spoke previously this past week about SpaceX and how there is a possibility that we will not be having SpaceX in our backyard anymore. We have seen the frustration with Elon Musk and county officials. For whatever reason, they have not been able to come to come to some sort of terms um, regarding their launching pad, their launching site. They did have a memorandum of understanding, an MOU, back in 2013. But now we see the FFA come in and warn them that there is a possibility that their rocket assembly tower will be taken down. And the Federal Aviation Administration, the FFA, did hear about this. The interesting part was that they heard about it based on publicly available footage, video footage. That's the only way it found out that there was an integration tower that was being built. Um, and again, we have been, I guess, monitoring the situation, and it's weird how there has been no inspections. Maybe there has not been any checks and balances regarding this new site. And this is something that has been underway for a while, and the company is building a tower at their own risk, according to the FFA. They will be having environmental reviews done on this issue. There was a letter back in May sent to SpaceX that the work that is being built, that it may complicate ongoing environmental review process for the Starship Super Heavy launch vehicle. Um, Again, we hope uh, that SpaceX is doing everything possible to make sure that they are in compliance with the FFA. The last thing we would want is for them to be in violation and have to close up shop or have to take down the these towers. And this goes back again to 2013, 2014. Here we have former Cameron County judge and Secretary of State post on Facebook. And it reads, just to be clear, my issue is not with SpaceX establishing in Cameron County. My issue is and has been the fact that it appears to me that they are not in compliance with the contract we entered in 2014. The city of Brownsville has no jurisdiction over SpaceX, and the county leadership has failed to enforce contract conditions from highway and beach closure to allowing county inspectors on site to look at infrastructure improvements. All should follow the same laws and regulations equally, with no exceptions. And this is very interesting. Did Cameron County and its leadership fail to enforce the contract? Um, Did they fail in allowing inspectors to go on site to make sure that everything that was being done according to law, according to the regulations? Did we, as Cameron County, give Elon Musk free reign over Boca Chica? And do we just decide, oh, we trust you, you're going to do everything according to plan? Do we send somebody out there? According to this post by Judge Carlos Cascos, it makes it seem that way. It makes it seem as if the county officials did not have any oversight or had minimal or oversight over over this issue. Again, and we have spoken about how we fear that we might be losing one of the richest men who has already invested in Cameron County and the city of Brownsville, downtown Brownsville. We have seen how there is a standoff right now between SpaceX and Cameron County. He has officially announced that he will be expanding a plant in McGregor instead of here locally in Boca Chica. And his reasons was that he was just having some difficulties at Starbase. We have previously mentioned how this might have been because of the district attorney and trying to make sure that they comply with the MOU and the hours that were allocated to them. So first we have his standoff with Cameron County and the way that the hours of allocation, there is that issue, and now he's got another issue with the aviation, Federal Aviation Administration, the FFA. Now they're telling him that there is an issue with the launching site at Boca Chica. So what's going to happen? Are we going to be able to reconcile with the county? Will we do everything possible to try and amend our MOU that was signed back in 2014? That way we can give SpaceX more hours to shut off the beach, more time to perform studies on the site. Uh, and if we get past that hurdle, will SpaceX get over the hurdle of the FFA? And again, nothing gets approved unless it's according to the regulations. So we hope that SpaceX is in our backyard for many years to come. We do believe in doing everything possible to be able to advance as a society technologically. We do know that space is very, very important. We do have the debate here locally of whether we should give up a piece of land for a few $1 million to deplete our local environment. Again, we are affecting our ecosystem, we are affecting our wildlife, and more importantly, in my opinion, we are affecting the residents of Boca Chica, Starbase, who have lived there for many, many years, and some have been forced out, some have been bought out. So those are the issues that we are dealing with here in the city of Brownsville. Another message of biblical sorts. Remember the tower that was being built, the Torre Babel, right, to reach heaven and was struck down by God. Sorry, woke up not feeling religious, but concerned and comparing historic events with modern activities. Musk is the modern day Caesar. Um, I don't know. I do hope that Elon Musk is in Brownsville. We do need somebody of that caliber to be here. We are desperate for an economic boom in our area. We have previously spoken about how he went on Twitter and he has millions of followers on Twitter, and he pretty much gave a stamp of approval for Brownsville. I need engineers, I need scientists, I need welders. I need you to move down to Starbase, the South Padre Island area. He already made it known that he is living in Brownsville. So the last thing that we would want is for this to go away. Good morning, Zudi. You're a little bit late, man, but I'll forgive you. It's Friday. I hope you have a great day and an even better weekend. Thank you for tuning in. So that is what we are dealing with SpaceX. Have we seen the last of SpaceX? We'll be able to get over the hurdle of our issues with the county and and Musk not being satisfied with negotiations with our relationship, and also the hurdle of the FFA. Are we going to meet the standard guidelines and regulations in order for us to continue with this launch site? Um, that that will remain to be seen. LOL. Driving back to Brownsville today from San Antonio. Have a safe trip. I hope you had a great vacation. It was much needed and deserved. Um, hope you have a good weekend. Continuing on with space, we got a word that an 18-year-old will be flying into space. Jeff Bezos did make he did auction off a seat. There will be four individuals, along with three individuals besides Jeff Bezos, flying the Blue Origin into outer space. One of the it will be Jeff Bezos, his brother, Molly Funk, an astronaut who trained to go into outer space back in the 1960s. She wasn't able to do so because that program that she was a part of in NASA was canceled ultimately. So Jeff Bezos gave her an opportunity to go into space. So it's going to be Jeff Bezos, his brother, Molly Funk, uh, a previous astronaut, and the fourth one was auctioned off to an anonymous winner who paid $28 million, if I'm not mistaken, for this seat. Well, due to conflicting schedules, that individual was not able to make the trip. But in his place, it will be an 18-year-old, Oliver Damon. will be the first team in space. Um, and that's amazing news. We have previously seen how Richard Branson flew into space last week, and Blue Origin with Jeff Bezos will be making that trip this coming Wednesday. We have spoken about the billionaires' race to space, how they're doing everything possible to make commercial flights to space more common. Um, Again, we did see how Richard Branson previously went up into space, and the difference here is uh, the way they got up there. Richard Branson, who went into space July the 11th, used more of like a. It looks more like a plane compared to Jeff Bezos, which is more like a rocket, uh, more like a capsule. And the interesting part was that he will be flying the launch site for Jeff Bezos, and the 18-year-old will be out of Texas, a small launch site in Corn Ranch, Van Horn, Texas, by the El Paso area, will be the launching site for Blue Origin. They will be in space for 10 minutes. There will be passengers along with them. So again, this is something that is very interesting to see. That's awesome. Morning, Peppermint Patty. Morning, Vicente. Our very own Bet knees beat them to it. He has been to space out for a year. Steamboat, you're gonna get me in trouble, my man. Gee. Good morning. Where are you? I've missed you. I haven't heard from you. I hope you're having a good summer. Mercy. Um, Hope to hear from you soon. Thank you for tuning in. I really appreciate you. It's been a while. So again, Blue Origin, Jeff Bezos, the 18-year-old, will be flying into space. They will be going 63 miles into space. There was a discussion between Richard Branson, who only went 50 miles, and Jeff Bezos, who will be going 60. Again, these guys are always competing. The billionaires competing for space. So interesting to note, Jeff Bezos will be launching out of Van Horn, Texas, which is located close to El Paso. So Richard beat Jeff and Elon to actually go into space. As of right now, yeah, he pretty much did. Again, there was that issue of where does space begin and Earth end. That was their billionaire debate because Richard Branson, who did fly into outer space last week with Virgin Galactic, did beat the billionaires. Elon Musk has previously stated that the trip to Mars, or the colonization of Mars, won't be to 2050. So Richard Branson did beat the billionaires. Now, there's always this saying, no, it's not who did it first, but whoever did it better or whoever did it right. So we will be seeing how, and again, these events are more like you learn from them. What worked, what didn't, trial and error, so to speak. So, is it a good thing that these billionaires are focusing their attention on space? Yes, I agree. I think we do need to think about our future. But is are we neglecting world hunger? Are we neglecting homelessness? We previously stated how these billionaires would probably become trillionaires if they do make their space race, if they are more active, if they are able to make commercial flights to outer space a common theme, kind of like how we can pick and choose flights to anywhere in the world, pretty much. If they are able to accomplish that, they will become trillionaires, and maybe then they will be able to address world hunger. They will be able to address homelessness. But Elon also said that a lot of people are going to die before getting to Mars. Of course, people are going to die. Do we honestly feel that the first individuals going into Mars will successfully get there and colonize and live a good life? I don't think so. Again, trial and error. I do feel that there will be casualties. This is something that nothing, has never been done before, and I agree that there will be people who die. Um, there is that possibility of something happening to the rocket on their way as they're ascending to space. We did unfortunately see firsthand how there was that teacher who blew up live on TV as she was going into space back in the day. And I remember we were watching it live on TV, and we're like, and I was young, and I remember I was like, "What just happened? Is that did it blow up?" Um, is there that possibility, Suri? Yes, of course, there is that possibility. What happens if once it gets into Mars, there's a malfunction and something happens? Um, that's always a possibility. Uh, the Delta variant, we Hidalgo County now has a Delta variant here locally. Uh, Hidalgo County Judge Richard Cortez did issue a press release yesterday where he did advise the community that there was 16 people that have already been diagnosed with the British variant. Six individuals have been diagnosed with the Brazilian variant, and one person has been diagnosed with the California variant. Again, this is something that is seems like we're having a common theme, a resurgence, so to speak. Austin, the city of Austin, right now is currently in stage 3. Um, we are seeing cases throughout the world also that they are also dealing with a resurgence of COVID cases. Southeast Asia, they're battling COVID-19 outbreaks, and this is in large part due to the Delta variant that has been spreading like crazy. Africa also has been seeing its fair share of cases. And it was interesting yesterday, the men's Olympic team canceled because of concerns of COVID. Now, again, we could say, well, maybe it was a good thing that they didn't play because they were possibly going to lose. uh, but again, we have seen how the Delta variant has been has been coming back, unfortunately. This is something that everybody has been dealing with. And the scary part is that we have been getting information that individuals who are fully vaccinated are the ones that are spreading this disease, according to this study and research that was published. So we do have that fear and that transmission of individuals who are highly vaccinated, and this is in Scotland. That individuals who are vaccinated are the ones that are transmitting this. The quote says, "You cannot explain the explosion epidemic in Scotland in a very highly vaccinated population if they are not playing a role." Um, so again, this goes to show that the vaccine, I guess, does help for something, but we are transmitting another disease, and this is something that because the vaccine is the virus. Matthew, I don't want to say I told you so, but I told you so. No, I don't know. We encourage each and every one of you to get vaccinated as much as possible. I personally have not, and I will not. I think my body would be able um, to withstand the virus, but we do see here individuals uh, and proven facts that individuals who are vaccinated are the ones that are spreading this disease, this virus. I told you so. I told you. Let us not forget the Zika, West Nile, and dengue fever by mosquitoes. Yes, that is very very important for us to do. Again, make sure you cut your grass. Make sure you use repellent. Wear proper clothing, and if you don't have to go out, don't go out as much as possible. TikTok, TikTok famous. Uh, Everybody uses this app, more our younger generation, to make videos. I know Raul, my friend Raul. Shouts out to Raul. He makes TikTok videos with his children, which are hilarious. I always crack up on them. But now we have a TikTok famous from Brownsville, Dalia Morales, who is going to be marrying my friend Wolfie, and she has gone viral. She came out on Business Insider um, using TikTok. Her video has over half a million views so far. And she made videos on ways to organize with her bridesmaids for her bachelor party. She is using Google Forms as a way to connect with her bridesmaids and just get their feedback on certain issues regarding the dresses, where they want to hang out, what do they want to do, and things like that. So it's pretty big that Dalia was able to get national attention, and what greater way than because of love. I want to show you the video very very quickly. I think it's pretty cool.
Hi everyone, welcome to part two. So we're gonna go kind of fast. The first thing I put on my Google form is a message to my bridesmaids, and then straight into our wedding theme and wedding colors. So then the first thing and the most important thing, please don't forget, ask them for their name. This is gonna help you when it comes to the results. Then I asked them questions like if they want to stay all together in a hotel room or Airbnb the day of the wedding. Yes, no, maybe. I also asked them if they want their hair professionally done and also their makeup. We have to be very mindful of their spending, especially if they will be spending on their dress as well. I asked them what budget they're more comfortable in when it comes to their bridesmaids dresses, and I also asked them what kind of style they would like. As you can see here, I entered some pictures, and I also have the links to these pictures at the very bottom so that they can go and check them out. I'm not very picky on the style, but I do want them to wear a specific color and to be uniform. Part three.
Again, what a great way to use technology. Uh, no dominamos el mundo porque no queremos. Again, TikTok famous from Brownsville, Talia Morales. She will be marrying my friend Wolfie. I just thought it was amazing how they made news. Beautiful, beautiful couple. Uh, I really like the Wolfman. He's deeply in love with his fiance. They're just a beautiful couple. And again, who could say no to this to this sexy beast? Come on. He is already rich because he was born in the good old US of A, baby. So Talia Morales is TikTok famous. She will be marrying my friend the Wolfman. We wish them much success in in their in their future life together. So much love to them. My father-in-law got it twice and almost died. Yes, I've heard of people who have gotten the disease as well. Happy Friday, guys. Thank you for tuning in. I will be with you Monday morning. I hope you guys have a great day. Make sure you go to the beach this weekend. Educate the community on the vaccine with facts. No fear mongering, please. I'm not using fear mongering. Um, everything that I post, everything that I speak of, it's done with facts. I try not to talk about my opinion unless somebody asks for it. I don't believe I'm using fear mongering. What I'm using is information provided to us. That way we can be better informed. We do have Hidalgo County who just posted that they do have the Delta variant. Hidalgo County is right in our backyard. Um, the travel that we have within counties, Hidalgo and Cameron, who's not to say that the Delta variant is already here in Brownsville, Texas. Again, I do encourage our community to get vaccinated as much as possible. I personally have not, and I will not do so. Um, I am, thank God, I'm in good health. If I did have an underlying condition, I probably would consider. But I myself am not taking it. I am not telling other people to do so. If they feel that that is the best thing for them and their families, if they want to feel safe, then by all means get vaccinated. I do encourage individuals to do so. Um, so I am trying to educate my community as much as possible. It is important for us to know that we are having COVID resurgent cases throughout the world. It is a little, it does cause some concern for me that we are experiencing the Delta variant in our backyard. So my reasoning behind this is not fear mongering, is just so we can be aware. Whether the individual takes the vaccine or not, that's on them. For Patty, fact, vaccines are the virus. Fact, vaccines have prions. I guess that's a topic for discussion at a later time. Happy Friday. Make sure you go out to the beach. If you do go to the beach, stop by Sunglass Forum on at South Padre Island. Get all your latest trends in fashion design. They'll make you look good. Trust me, they make me look good. Appreciate you, Steamboat. Have a good weekend, my man. Stay safe and good luck with your fight against mosquitoes. You too, Peppermint Patty. Appreciate you. Have a good Friday. Have a good weekend. Have a great weekend. Again, my time is up, everybody. Happy Friday. Hope you have a great day. Hopefully, you tune in with me on Monday morning.